everybody, we're the Beckbrick Brothers.
And today we're going to be interviewing Beckbrick Dad about his custom modular train station.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem. So, real quickly, I thought I'd mention that if you like this train station, which is the building in the middle, obviously, or hopefully, mostly obviously, if you like it, you can go onto the LEGO Ideas website and vote for it to become a LEGO set. Just thought I'd put that out there real quick. Alright, so what inspired you to build this train station?
Well, you guys inspired me. You told me about LEGO Ideas, and I thought, wow, it'd be really cool to make a set that maybe gets turned into an official LEGO set. And then we love the modular buildings, and we're like, well, what's missing in Modular City? Well, obviously a train station is missing, and how could we design a train station that would integrate with our modular city and be functional as well?
Yeah, and it's also real great, and because recently this summer, LEGO released some new LEGO train sets.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if we can have a train line go through the city. I'm going to remove the train out of the station so we can have a better look at the platform.
And Jake, do you have any questions?
Yes, how long did it take you to build this model?
Well, I worked on this design for about 2 days. We'll just spin it around here so we can see it from different angles.
Cool. What else? Are there any architectural styles or other LEGO models that inspired you for the styling of this?
I just wanted to make sure that it worked with other modulars, that it wouldn't look out of place, and that people would recognize it as kind of a classic train station. And then I wanted it to be so that we could play with it still too, and be able to put folks on the platform, have a train actually come through. We added this crossing guard for the road, and then there's a sidewalk that comes on out, a retractable sidewalk, so that pedestrians can cross the tracks safely, and then that slides back in.
Yeah, that's cool. I like all of the different little features, which makes it a bit more realistic. I also really like when it comes down to the architectural styling of the building. It feels like a modern take on classical architecture, especially with just the way that those bricks look.
Yeah, I don't know much about architecture. I just know that I liked the way it looked while it was coming together.
Yes.
So we're trying a different camera angle here to show how there's a glass canopy over the tracks, so it lets in a lot of natural light. And here's a side view of the canopy. You can see we used lamp posts kind of as architectural elements there. Try to get in here.
Yeah, speaking of those lamp posts, I got another LEGO nerd tidbit. So those lamp posts originated in the 1980s Fabuland theme, and they were being planned on being discontinued from the LEGO parts database. LEGO wouldn't produce them anymore; they would be a retired part. But LEGO modular designer Jamie Bernard said that he would include one in every single modular, and now it's a staple of the modular series. And it's cool how you used them here as columns, so just even more of them in your normal old modular set.
And of course, I didn't design this set by myself. I had help from you boys.
Yes.
For example, the sign, the train sign, that was Jacob's design, huh, Jake?
Yep.
And what inspired you to do that instead of words?
Well, the new big giant roller coaster sets had something similar to it, and I thought it would be cool to kind of do something similar, because it kind of looks like a train on its tracks going.
Yeah, I think that's a great touch.
Yeah, my contribution was a little bit less, though I'll talk about what I did later.
Yeah, because this building has a full interior, so why don't we go ahead and show some of the interiors. Just like all modular buildings, the ceiling can be lifted off, or the roof can be lifted off, and also the first floor can be lifted off. Okay.
Alright, so this is our first interior, this is the second story interior, and this is where my contribution to this hopefully will become a LEGO set is. Inside of this little black area here is a little control center that runs all the working of the tracks, or maybe the little crossing guard and such. So I designed most of the interior in there, though some of the control panels Jacob did. The guy has got a little bit of a swivelly chair so he can kind of get around, and then I designed what I really like how I got like this hanging control like computer screen going like on the wall, like attached from above. Almost like an interesting modern near future computer panel. And it uses a sticker from a Lego City set, I believe. So that was my one little contribution to the set, so I think I'm going to be quiet for a couple minutes now.
All right, and Jacob, you worked on this coffee bar
Coffee
area.
shop. So it's basically just the counter, and the plate is actually from the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. And the coffee machine, it's one of the bigger ones. And I did all the tiling on the outside balcony and everything. That was mostly my contribution to this story.
All right. Okay, now we're showing the ground floor. We've lifted off the second story, and you can see that we have access to the platform. You can reach in there and put minifigures down to the exterior ticket window. There's also an interior ticket counter, so someone can buy their train tickets while they're inside the building. And there's some benches for people to wait. And Jacob added a few details in there as well. Why don't you talk about what you contributed, Jacob?
I made the lamp from the top of it, and you can move it up so you can reach your hands in there. And I also made the vending machine way down there. It's really hard to see.
Well, we'll pull it out and we will show it to our viewers. Let's just set it down here.
So I used a bunch of the different sweet pastries. I used the different chocolate bars and a bunch of the pastries, cookies, the pie, and the other kind of pastries. I have the chocolate with the kind of bow around it. And then at the very bottom, there's a cookie that has been dispensed. I guess that would be a good little detail at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a good thing that minifigures are plastic so they can't get fat from eating all that great food in Jacob's awesome vending machine.
Okay, so to finish this video up, I think we'll just show an overview one more time. You can see from this angle. Again, you can see the ground level track coming in at a 90-degree angle, so this can really fit in anywhere in your lineup of modular buildings, and it's very customizable to where your train route might be.
Yeah, speaking of trains, this is designed to accommodate most city trains. As our Lego City train that we had in there earlier was the 2010 model. Most of the more modern city trains are even lower than that. So
Yeah, so there's plenty of clearance for a train to fit through here.
yeah.
And remember, if you want to see this as an official set, it's possible. You just visit Lego Ideas and search for this, or you can follow the link that we provided in the description of this video and support it.
All right, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, thank you.